Sesifiki,
Yes,
sesifiki.
sesingenile.
What it
Yes,
do?
kona
And should we
lapa.
say, say.
Zvirinzenzei.
What it do, my bro?
Zvirisei.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's another episode of your favorite podcast,
Welcome.
Boys About Bridge. Shout out to Denver.
Welcome
That's
black,
Denver.
welcome black. Shout
Welcome
out to
black.
Denver. Hey, just to placate. Yeah, hey, by the way, hey, that's
See media, man. One shout out a
yeah,
week.
shout out to see you.
Last week it was
Yeah,
seven.
what shout out? What a week.
What did you guys? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Life has been happening.
It's
but
been a,
we're
it's,
here.
it's been a hot minute. Hey, we miss you guys, and I saw some of you are getting violent on the socials, in the DMs, in the comment section. I
No
felt
coffee.
threatened. Quite frankly, I felt I felt threatened. I was like, whoa, sorry guys, sorry
Hold
guys,
up.
sorry.
Boys
Papa.
Tints.
Yo imi unganayitimbo sasa pano panika nyaya kari kupisa. We just wanna talk about it matitsika. Welcome oh you know what time it is. Send it to your friends so they also be a part of this. You cannot describe what you feel, huh? We take the world, huh? Yeah, this is Black and Forward. Welcome. This is Black and Forward.
Yo. Parupisa Barari, we have a lot to get into, but before we get into that, obviously we have to, tenda vanoti bezera kususukidza, buying the coffee,
We got it.
plates, the chi. So welcome back to this banger.
Yeah. Run that.
Vabereki. Yasvika nguva iyayeka, nguva yekutenda, nguva yekubatanidza maoko. Tichitenda vanotibetsera kususukidza, kutambanudza ruoko, kuti vakomana chimbodyai sadza, chimbonwai makofi ka. Inzwa kanhamba. Ndakutanga nekutenda sisi Rutendo, sisi varujeko, hanzi nemukono wangu we3 maplates esadza. Semhuri tinotandara pano pabridge, but we still acknowledge kuti we mustn't approach nedzungu, saka plate 1 ndiyaiva inesu for control. Ndochizoti happy birthday to my sister Rujeko, whose birthday was on the 1st of September, and a happy birthday to my sister Maita Ishe. Anogona kunge aine mabirthday akati kuti out there, saka I won't mention the dates. Black and Forth muchiri kungopisa and mucharama muchipisa. Then big shout out to Toko from down under. Hansi, this podcast feels like when Toki said that Tinga pays the album Chema. Even at the toughest of times, I know where I will be guaranteed a laugh. I love the pod. I love you guys. I'm such a fan. Shout out to S Miri Piri. Hansi, I enjoyed your episode. I think Dweg, I feel like Mama and Matara, but big shout out to you guys, man. Makofi apera song is such a
Shout. Imagine, it's a little more drop. Beat drop. Don't do us like that. Come on.
Fiction.
Yes. But it's like Kandizo. What's it saying? Our Harare correspondent. What you got on the ground for us?
Weather Yachina is like the temperatures are going up as the temperatures in the UK are going down. The temperatures in Zimbabwe has been windy, and I was in the CBD the other day, and Pagada Champupuri, and it got.
Did you throw a penny pakati? Wakakanda 1 cent pakati pechampupuri. Do you remember that? Wakakanda 1 cent pakati pechampupuri you see kachembere kasina upeka.
Yeah, these are good things. These are definitely cheap.
Yeah, you know what's mad? I heard
Yeah.
this in Mabuku, Kutafar, like
Ah,
Mbagwa Guru wangu. That's where
ah,
I heard it. I swear to God. Kuna Tsuro Street or something like that. I promise you. I
Mango
promise you.
no just to make it look.
Mother's life. Could they? That's where I heard it from, and
But
and it's
but
always stuck with me.
but for me, bro, Mutown magasimuga dust by the shampoo put, and I was like, what in the CBD is this? Like what CBD? Murusimuga
Massive
dust.
kupumbuka dust. Imagine uchipumbuka dust in central London.
CBD. This is
Wakambona,
someone needs to be fired.
what, have you seen soil mu central London?
No, it's inconceivable. I mean, you can see so, but so to the
It's
level
mad.
ukuthi panosimuka dust. This is a
That right is
colossal
mad.
failure. Yeah, and I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not even exaggerating.
Ah,
Zvekutoti vanhu chaipo pakatoita panotoita ignore it. It's fine. Yeah, it should be fine. But yeah, takupinda mudust, nyamavuvu and chakadaro takupinda proper dust. But the last 2 days, there's been the trending topic has been nyaye. There's a government employee. I don't remember which department, but they just came out and said, due to chakadaro, we're going to be banning mota dzine tint. Saka kana une tint, uri kubviswa nhingirikeni. And people were like, based on what law? And then within
what is
2
the
3 hours,
rationale
another
there?
government employee had come out and said, "Ndezvekushaya zviri kutaurwa." And then so now it's become a big hula baloo. So by the time the information came out, kuti matinta abanwa, policemen pama roadblock anga akutoti kwewe mota yako ine tint, kwewe wakaisa tint, because apparently
Vangatoti one more. Vangatoti yes,
yeah,
yes.
apparently nyaya yacho yanga yakutonetsa zvekutoti pane vanhu vakatombosungwa vachonzi mota dzenyu dzetint, because I think in Zimbabwe chinyaya iri kunetsa nyaya kuti matint ari kuita zvekuisirwa, and the reasoning was vanhu vane matint ndo vanenge vachiputa zvinodhaka mumota, hooliganism. But instead of the people are arguing kuti twisa matint to deter criminals from seeing what's inside the cars. But after patosungwa pakazobuda ukanzi no, zvesure, this is a rubbish law. Someone was just trying to be silly and flex his power, so it's been undone. Saga, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very interesting. But I will say though, say it is actually a thing. Even kunoku, there's a degree of tint you can get
Yeah.
in your car. Augonozoita yakakudibira kuti zvoni
Black.
matora day and night, black. In fact, you can't. I believe you can't tint your front windows, only the back. The back passenger windows needs like that, and to a certain degree. So I kind of get the rationale, but. Vakomana vepama roadblock vanenge vatoti yes,
Fundraising.
it's fundraising, kamwe ka sport fine ndiye
Kamwe ka
muriwo.
I honestly think the issue that happened was Munaka announcer Nyai did not have the mandate to announcer. Like this would probably be a home affairs issue. Someone on a ministerial level, it needs to be debated. But it was a random German. Akangobuda from nowhere. Akati with matint, zvematint. So even the first point of was just Duani. Udautara zvemani. So it felt like munhu achina
you
anga
see,
masimba asina and vanhu vakajamuka.
munhu iyeye bosi wake vakaenda paleave ndobva asara nechimuti, ndobva asara nesmall house yake, bva ati kune small house yake udaona mapowers andinawo ndogona kuisirai mutemo kai ndirilomeka kai, akati ndakati ndirilomeka iwe mira uone tozvibvisa zvematindizvo.
muda kufarisa. But then
Unofarisa huna.
the other theory that I have is from time to time, ZANU-PF does things where they intentionally throw someone under the bus. Someone comes out with a weird thing that they can easily come out and say, "Aye, what squeeze izvozvo." Chaunga chobva chati,
Aye,
yeah,
huna. Yeah, tamiririrwa. They had the
ivo
people.
what?
Huna. Oh, huna. Oh,
My bad.
oh, huna. Oh.
Vafana vanongaita sei vafana? Yeah.
Come on, guys. Come on. Come on.
I was actually thinking the other day, do kids of these days know the cultural significance in agricultural show?
Kusho.
Does it hold the same weight as
I don't think it does. It can't possibly. It can't. It cannot possibly. I just can't imagine it because Kusho was a calendar year, bro. A calendar event for the year. Kuti zvoni,
what are you
yo, twenda Kusho.
tanga tiri kushow?
And kind of zvinhu zvakanaka that year. Munogona kungopfura nekuluna park
Yeah.
afterwards. Mumbokwira rides.
Agriculture show was like Civis Day on steroids.
Yeah.
Civis Day on
Yeah.
steroids because you're mixing and mingling with other, Magarowa hembe dzekutown. You're out there. Moenda ku Power FM stand. Monoona boys urban
Oh my
grooves.
god, Mona Zoba.
Mona
Mona
Zoba.
Zoba. Zoba anogona ngofeature kuti mwe.
What up?
Mwe. Oh no, those are core memories, man. Etched, seared into the back of my mind. You know, the first time I ever got lost, kunzi mwana arasika, ndakamborasika kushow, bro. Ndakakurasika kushow. Because
That's crazy.
mfana haingomhanya on. Before you realize, I think Sis Webasa that day vakaita mudumbu vakati, Jesus Christ. Where the hell does this nigga go? Now looking back at it, I'm questioning kuti zvoni ndini ndakaita dzungu here kana kuti Sisi Webasa vakadistracta vakatanga kukandirwa mabars a young Philemon somewhere and then
So the crazy thing is, more often than not, vanhu vaenda kushow vane different agendas. Vanhu vaenda kushow vana nevanhu vaenda kunochengetedza vana vanenge vatone maplans avakasiyana. Saka usually you find kuti vanhu vechikuru vaiti vana ava tikangovasiya pane candy floss kana tikangovasiya vane nhikirini, it is my hope and prayer.
Pane jumping castle or something. Pane jumping castle ne trampoline.
It is my hope and prayer ekuti ndinomuwana ari panapa. Inini ndombono mixer and mingler. Because remember kuti there was a separation
because even kana
Star Kids. Then kozoti vanhu vanenge vatumwa kuzoenda nesi vanhu veku high school. Saka vanhu vakuita kunge vakuziva, they think they are more evolved. Vakuziva zvemacrash nana Craig David nana chichi. Istaingonzi majumping castle imomomo. Nezvimatrain. Tendererai papapa. $5 iyi munokwana.
chichiroma my lips. Because even kana mabudira akaita Sisi Webasa that day vachiti hande kushow ndoenda nawo. Looking back at it in retrospect, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wanga utori accessory ndiwe.
Nanga ndiri alibi kaini.
What alibi? Yo, man. I don't know if you've seen recently.
Good times.
Zetra P has started this. Zetra P now has a WhatsApp channel where they give updates. They go, this case, this is the latest, proclamation from the police. One of my favorites, one of my favorite sub genres of that WhatsApp group is when they post like CID drugs. When they post my updates, they go to Tasunga Ningi. They always always say kuti mira pamadrugs ako.
Munhu
Munhu ngaamire pamadrugs ake. Amira mapicture aya ekuti unonyatsoona kuti munhu aritora picture anonzi mirai pastaff renyu.
no, ita so. Tarisa kamera.
Recently, there's a picture here, and vanobva vanyora zita. There's a picture from Chitungwiza. Hanzi Florentina Charamba or Chifamba or Chiremba. Maybe wadzana, bro, because they put
Like
a
that?
picture of her next to her drugs, and it's at like 30 something kgs of mbanje. And then the picture next to her, Varimu Methodist attire, full on bareta.
I was literally about, when you said my words, I could see vakara Santa Claus uniform, yeah, red, ne white collar, ne nangarnyavo.
She said, I'm in the distribution.
I'm in the distribution business. But having said, I don't know. I don't know. In the same way you have an allegiance, nema baddies. I don't know. Guys, I'm just like, guys.
Wait,
I'm going to my
just
herbs. I'm going to my herbs, guys.
They're not trying to hear it.
Oregano, guys.
I think CID drugs has been on a tier because they actually on a video that has been trending. Also, they burst into this house. I don't remember where, but everyone in there.
My Chinese aunts.
My investor, bro. Like my investor,
snap.
My proper investor, Chinese owns in there. Ni hao.
张总啦，总算归总了。
Ni hao drugs.
你好，你好，你。
Abazoshaya kwanoti asangu.
In full vernac. Aye.
Officer.
Mad. Wangu. Constable. As my dress.
Zvanga zviri zvako.
Zvanga zviri zvangu zvazvako. Zvanga zviri zvangu.
Zvanga zviri zvangu. Zvanga zviri zvangu.
Zvanga zviri zvangu.
But I think we are, when and speaking of drugs, I don't know if you've seen Holy 10 recently. Sounds like a crazy tangent, but there has been speculation, Eguti, he's been having these public, I don't know if you call them meltdowns, but like very public
outbursts. So
him accusing his wife.
Of sorts.
He's been accusing his wife of this, that, and the third, and chakadaro. He's been boasting that he has 21 wives. He's been, doting much history, and so there's been speculation. Should be some involved.
Okay, so
vanhu vese vanodzivikanwa vakamborwamba nje havana kana one public meltdown or public outburst.
Yeah. But I think but the thing with that with it now is it's very unclear. Kuti, is it just now a tactic to just drum up traffic? And because nowadays whenever he goes on a rant or on a little episodic run like that, it's now just a common thing that people say, he must have an album or new music around the corner. I don't know. Which I think in a very weird way it kind of works in his favor, because should be the case so that hey muna atobikwa ne hoopfu type shit.
Mm.
When he comes down from it on the public uproar and retete, he's gonna have to be like, okay, what do we have in the music votes, so I can just put it out in that way. I can dispel the rumors and say, and people be like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. He was just building up to a new release in
Yeah.
retete, and maybe in the back of his mind is like, whoo, that was close.
But I mean, it's
Because
one thing to do that with your hip hop peers, right? If you're having an outburst and you're
by your
accusing
wife, by
your
your
wife,
wife.
the mother of
Right.
your kid.
But then I came across a video recent. I don't know how recent it is. I don't know what. No, but they're doing a TikTok challenge. It's him and the babes. They seem to be in good spirits, but but
What you
but
not right?
but in the same vein, you can always tell a nigga, oh yeah, she poster, oh, I love my wife. Could
You're
But
fighting fire.
You're appeasing. Damage control. It reeked of damage control.
We can tell
Oga-
from the
oga-
dance moves. Because your heart is not in
o-
this.
yeah, ogana nigga wangoposta randomly in the following morning watsata munhu wachiposta mukadzi wakachiti, hey, I love my wife. Mubva watoziva zvoni.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, I shan't dwell on that. In my position on the guy has always been munhu ngaiti nezvelife yake. I hope it doesn't taint the music. I hope the music is good because I'm here for the music. I'm here for his talents, and I
Yeah.
hope yeah, it doesn't get too shrouded in all this public controversy. But ultimately, it's not a good look. If I had to chip in my unsolicited opinion,
No, it's not.
oh well, each to their own. What can I say?
Uh,
What can I say?
NRZ launched luxury trains today,
Luxury train. Yeah, luxury.
redefining luxury. Mm.
Redefining it. Man
Because
said, read.
the first iteration yemasofa vanhu pavainzi unoziva kuti what you think of panonzi kumba kwavo kwaane masofa, the first patakatanga kunzwa vanhu vachiita zvemasofa, when
Nzonzi
we as black people patakagraduata from machair to ningiri kunzi
kuti
masofa,
takuta. I need the
that
wooden armchair.
one racho rinoroka right,
Yeah. Rikuroka
doma
mutrain.
do masofa
Mati.
anzi
Zvoti
time train wama.
the sofas don't even look like they're braced, pasi, or they're pared down. It looks like train yakaroa. Masofa enyu anogona kungodai.
Aiwa, you're now asking for a lot. Murida brace futi, murida brace, muda pekugara here kana kuti muda ningiri.
Kana tora luxury wakanyarara mani.
Interesting. Why do we
Do you
do
remember?
that?
Do you remember the blue train
I remember.
back in the day? That was
Yes.
a luxury train. Like I used to see adverts of that and think, yay, that's a train, dog.
I think they still run a similar, if not better, service from, is it like your Durban Chakadaros to Vic Falls?
To Vic Falls, yes. They got
Yeah.
something like that, yes.
Yeah,
But
I don't.
there used to be a domestic one.
Yeah, I
No?
remember from
Do I
Harare
recall
Blues.
correctly?
You do
The
proper.
blue train, yeah.
Yeah, used to be like a whole thing. First class. Pakati nepakati coach. I remember
Economy.
that. Economy, I remember, and they used to make sure kuti kana uri mueconomy unotofila kuti uri economy, because economy kwangu kuti blue, kwangu uri kwebrown,
Yeah.
kwangu uri brown. It's like, I
I don't
remember
I don't know why economy goes hand in hand with brown. I don't know what it is, but it just
kuri
it's
kwekunzi
befitting.
mukaita zvamaita izvo so mukazvidzora kumavadziro, it would take us a few weeks to notice kuti pane zvaitika. Unaona? Whether madziwa or otherwise. Makala, manyama, you know. Bro,
Hey, it's whether it be Madziwa or it be Bailey Rubin.
zvamafunga kuita izvozvo zvikala dzatina dzinongoitika tinotozonzwa nemunhuwi kuti pabhaizika, but otherwise it will take us a few
Yo,
to notice kuti
hey,
in
Masint.
in cricket news, Sikanda Raza is now the number one all-rounder, ODI all-rounder, number one in the world. It's
Fire.
been a crazy fire. I think they're currently playing against Sri Lanka.
Nice.
Must have been going well for people. What's happening? Yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything cricket? I brought it up because the last time we were speaking about cricket, it was a bit, on the handle. It wasn't that positive, so I just wanted to sprinkle some positivity
Some
within the cricket.
positivity.
Some positivity. See,
No,
share that the exciting things are happening. The boys seem to be doing well enough. Sikanda Raza seems to be back to his best. So it's a big thing. World number one. It's a big
hey,
thing.
Iwe, do you know how many brilliant cricketers there are in the world? That's you're surpassing England, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So
very impressive. Shout out to Sikanda for all the
shout out.
shortcomings that could be associated with our chevrons.
Yeah.
That is a W, a much needed W. In
Much, much needed.
like
Much.
I've always told you guys, which is when once upon a time, I could have been a pro cricket player. You can believe it if you don't want to, but I'm past it because I feel like pese pandongo taura inangu ma accounts angu nezvinhu zvangu vanhu vanongo nditi Munashe saka
I knew as soon as you say cricket, which is I
I was
knew
gonna
I knew
squeeze it.
which it's chichiri kubuda something here.
Which is Shina juice, bro. Ah. What in the media Mike Tyson yokuti ndaimbokinditsa kudhara nene.
Inini
Iwe
hamukundozviva
ndati ndati ndakapinda muring kudayo.
kwadza vanhu inini kwadza vanhu
Ndakwadza ndati
kwadza vanhu
ndakarova munhu nechibhakira kudai vana kudafunga kuti arova nemheni munhu munoverenga newspaper.
chamatsenga nzungu chamatsenga nzungu chamatsenga nzungu chamatsenga nzungu
icho hachatogone kana kutenga nzungu dzacho takutongokupa dovi riri muspoon.
yeah, you are. No, but if you had a thing that you're allowed, bro. You're allowed.
No,
You're allowed.
hazvina mosha, hazvina
Straight,
mosha. No, it's
tie.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Straight tie.
It's okay.
It's your shine.
Let me shine,
They are
man.
doing they're doing sound test here. Speaking of in the world of sport, they're doing sound test here. I think there's a concert at some point either tomorrow or in Saga. You can't
No,
really say
panenge pane tungoma. Yeah, you can't tanga kunyaridza vanhu semienzi kuti guys, please, can I take a call, please? Excuse, can you keep it down, please?
everyone will just look at you
Like it's money. It's
Saga.
look at this man.
But if it gets too much, I will have to. We have to. I was saying in the world of sport. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. Uwinzwa?
Just very slight rumbles, to be
Okay.
honest.
Yeah. But yeah.
Pangwa wakarwa background cancellation on your end up.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain kuti in even in post I should be able to sort it out. Should be fine. Um, but it's festival season in Zim. Um,
Ah,
we
isedu
have Shoko.
yapera kunoku. Eish.
Yeah, we have Shoko coming up. Then straight after Shoko, I think there's Jacaranda Music Festival. Then after that, I think when it Culture Fest. Then after that, there's a few other festival, but it's very much festival time. So people are hype. Like it's
That's nice.
crazy. It's we're getting to summer dresses. You know, big dudes that have been in the gym are walking out with my short shorts. Guns out,
Zvimandimba,
fans out.
zvimandimba
Mandima.
zvauya.
But then I was
Vaita
thinking
lake
of
handisi ikoko.
thank God,
Yeah,
thank God.
vaita lake.
So quads
Very
in that.
lucky.
Chill,
Yeah, no, it's good. It's cool,
chill,
bro.
bro.
Alright.
Quick Shoko Festival plug in. I'm going to be performing at Shoko
Saturday.
uh, on the 25th. It's a Thursday. Saturday is the
Alright.
new. It's a Thursday. I turn 33 on the 24th, so the show is really a birthday present. Saga, we are in my tickets, in my birthday
Icho
present.
chimfana changu. Happy birthday, mfana.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, again. Uh, but in that same vein, I started thinking about I would love to see certain festivals come back. I don't. Did you ever experience Unplugged?
I never experienced unplug. I never experienced Haifa.
Right.
I
I
never.
never.
I've never been to a Zim festival. To be like in Zim, I've never experienced it. In
Yeah.
Nangu kana paine festival and then Nangu in Dengora, I don't know, Duke and Slay or something like that. Please.
w- Thank God
Hmm?
they have very strict rules about that. But they're doing Duke and Slay this. Is it this weekend in the UK?
They're bringing Duke and Slay in the UK. I don't know if it's gonna be
Yeah.
still the same vibes. I don't know, but I hope it
Oh,
is.
go and MC.
I hope it is. Mm-hmm.
Go and MC. Hey, yeah. Musque.
Ko madhuku ndinawo here ndinouya anachangamuka vesa nananetsai madhuku kai vane madhuku vane madhuku ndinouya nawo
Fellow woman in bar.
vanopfeka madhuku. I qualify. I'm valid.
No, but the reason why I bring this up is because I would love to see certain festivals come back, man. I think there's definitely people that would want to see Haifa come back. I would love to see Unplugged come back. I think of late there's been an over reliance on international artists, being the main focus of the stage. I think
Mm-hmm.
what Unplugged used to do so well was shine a spotlight on the artists, like the local artists that were doing their thing. The first time I saw most of my favorite artists, be it your Jar Praisers, be it your Killer T, be it your XQs, your Djembe Monks, your Mokombas, was it Unplugged? I mean, at some point they did start also bringing international artists. But I'd love to see, because right now artists running my curtain raisers for these,
Yeah, no, yeah.
saka kana vasiri
But
kukwanisa kupisa pahome ground vanozopisirei.
even piece of yeah. That's true.
you know. So yeah, man. I would love to see an Unplugged come back. I know, and that's where I met my wife. I know a few people who hold it in
Oh yeah, of course. That's what you meant. Hey,
sentiment. It just holds a different level of sentiment for me. It just
I bet you.
crazy, but I'd love to see it come back. Just see it do crazy things. So I don't know if anyone knows people are looking at Unplugged. Please whisper these things and say code December.
Get this,
Call, call December. Plus, ini nangu nduda phone you one. So I think
outside, my niggas.
I, I, I think at this point, and three nangu ndenda kuita the tsaring. Yeah, but 25
wakutogona kuti haya
K,
runners kuti mufana
but
wam ndibatire
$25. Yeah,
16 is
$25
something for
iPhone
you.
17. Aiwa in December iPhone 17 ingabuda.
There you go.
Saka $25 I didn't deny.
Iripo mfana wam wakauya nayo izvezvi unobuda pano 25 mari yako right now.
27 kana iri mubox, saka 27 kana iri box brand news. I'm together for brand new deal. But my
Mental.
God, my God, my God. What we got for our
Aiwa,
my God.
for our top
Wait,
five.
yeah,
For our top five, we've got scams. Top five scams.
scammy
But be-
scams.
before we get into the scams, on the
Yeah,
topic of scams,
yeah.
let me slap you with a quick story time of when I had a dismal scamming career.
Hit us. It's been a while.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I've tried it all, bro.
Yeah,
I'm life will come. Yeah. I tried. Once upon a time, I tried to be a scammer. Once upon a time, I'm in sixth form, bro.
right.
I'm in sixth form, and I had two things coming up. One of them was Valentine's Day. I just got myself a new babe. 40. Ooh, I was
Mpama.
punching. Yay, 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 yay. With this thing, my brother, I was punching. I was punching so hard, it's not even a joke.
Right.
And this yeah. Anyway, Saka, I don't know what it was. I'm gonna come chat to before, and then I bumped into these. Um, no, actually, I used to work in a club, and because I used to work in the club, and you start to know the oldest because you meet them, chi, mubaba shop, mujizi, retete,
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of them really took a liking to me because boy, because because I used to vaingoti vakavareirwa vari mubhawa chichichichi ndongoya ndandiri glass collector glass watch ndaistoka stoka mafridge ndichisuka maglass chichichichi
Mm-mm.
vaingoti vakachila zvavo vatori padance floor vongoya ndongovatema nebhodhoro revodka ndongoti ndorwa pasi ndodaiwa vovoti mfana uya. So as a result, I garnered a lot of favor
Street cred.
and street cred. So one
Yeah.
time, this elder guy of mine, I shan't name the name. He hits me up one time. He's like, I'm fine. I want to go to jacked up. It's like, right. Panika jet. Let us say.
Are these Zimbabwean?
So there's Zimbabweans, of course. There's Zimbabweans. There's
Okay.
Zimbabweans.
Okay.
So panika jet. You've got the gift of the gab because anyway. Yeah. What's up? I am risk averse
Right.
under normal circumstances. Jerry ndinotoritya singaiti.
Right.
Mangonjo handitode kuinteract now. But present andinayo, I was like, ndine kating apa kari kuuya. At the end of this, I've got a trip to SA to go see my brother. And
Right.
after that, ndakudzoka ndichita se chienda kuuni. So I had the long-term plan. Ndakati ndoda kungorova chidutsu ichi chistash ndongotenga madzina angu
And I died.
yeah, just heist, the last job. The last one. The family is the last job. I need to repost this. I really need to repost that. Fast in Shungo. Fast in Rukasha. But anyway, he's like, right, Saturday, I'm gonna come and pick you up in Manwango. The jet is you dress formally like a working man. These men, the scam was cashing bad checks.
Right.
So the premise of the scam is there's this uncle, this nigga. Aishanda ku like a florist shop but actually there was about 3 companies that he had back end access of, where I don't know how he managed to do that. He managed to divert the phone number for that company to his mobile phone.
Mm.
Okay. So what they do is they cook you up a pay slip and a paycheck. And you can cash a check in your bank, but when you go to the bank, it's gonna take about 3 to 5 working days for it to cash. But alternatively, you can go to a cash converters. And the cash converters, it'll be a bit of a hefty like percent that you take, like commission
But
that
you
they
get it
take
instantly.
for but you get it there and then. You walk out with it. So he cooked up like a stash of paychecks for me and with the corresponding pay slips. And then what we do is we'd go outer ends and then just start doing like rounds in these cash converter
Cashing,
shops,
cashing in.
cashing them. They're not like exorbitant figures. They're like ka 1.6, ka 1.5, 1.7, 1.2, 1.3, shingodaro. But the logic being, you do 1 day of running through them, mungu nobuda chichi kana 15 bag.
Mm.
Mupatsanura nokuti ichi chako ichi chako. At this point, bro, the promise of kubuda ndine 7 8 bags was
What?
what you mean, right?
Vanondiona paJohannesburg.
In retrospect, it was very stupid.
Right.
So
I stombori in retrospect. It was in real time spect.
no. In real time, spect it was. I mean, I was smarter than that. I was smart enough to know that this is stupid. Like this is crazy business.
I mean,
But
you come from Tegut, you know life and power like that.
yeah. But I'm a fucking guy.
Yeah.
I've got my moments. I've got my moments where I really just throw caution to the wind. I'm
In
like,
the
yeah, fuck it, let's
Tegut
go.
frame, you're like, Akio 1.2.
Yo, mad thing.
Okay. So you're on job now.
They come
Waroa
and
for now.
they come and pick me up and they're all formal now.
Mm.
I just want to clarify, like till this day, I mean now Ndakura, I look my age now. But when I was in sixth form, I genuinely looked like I was 14, 15. I could have passed form and I in form 3, form 4 when I was
Right.
in sixth form. So ndaro suit yangu. And not a suit like because in sixth form here in England you wear formal wear. Saka
Mm.
ndakatora formal wear. Sixth form formal wear, I'm dressed up. These man them they call me, we're downstairs, let's glide. I jump in the whip. And then there's another Asian nigga in the car with me. So now even a lot of my Asian friends, my Indian donnies, and they get facial hair so quickly, like from young. So this man had a full face of facial hair, and he looked more passing than I did. So much
Right.
so, when I got in the car, it was my boy Linkman, and then the uncle in the passenger seat. And when the uncle saw me when I walked in the car, he looked at me and he was like, "This nigga looks a little young." But my boy was like, nah. This kid, smart with it. He's got the gift of the gab. He's like, all right, cool, let's go. He gives me my little envelope with the prerequisite details. Boom, boom, boom. Set up. I've brought my required stuff, proof of address, ID type shit again, which is mental because it's my name, nigga. It's your nigga. It's your name, dog. So you're not even using like a fake ID. You're using your name, bro.
That's
Anyway, Boo, we drive towards Edgeware, London, out of the Hertfordshire area. Bro, we hit the first cash converters. They're like, all right, cool. First up is the Asian Donny. They're like, you go run the thing. So he goes, he says, hey, I would like to cash this check, blah, 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 blah. They're like, all right, cool. Your details, okay. They take this, boom, boom, boom. So the gist is, whoever's at the back of the counter, the teller, they go to the back, they they take the details on the pay slip and whatnot, the name of the company, rete. They call up and they say, we've got a person here who's cashing a check. And the uncle in the car, because he's got a list of which check you're going to cash, there's a check number.
Yeah.
Check number, name, retete, and they all have to correspond. So when they go there, they call this, they say, we've got a Munashe Chidisa who's trying to, or Iqbal Assam who's trying to cash a check. And then he goes, what's the cash number? What's the check number? And then the teller says the check number is 1033055229 chopped chopped. And then they say, oh, okay. Can you confirm that the check that he has is for £1,350, and then the teller's like, yeah, it is for £1,350. His name is Iqbal, what, and the date of birth, and they're like, yeah, indeed. So it checks out. They cash it, they give it, they take the check, boom, we hit, we jump out. So my man goes into the first place. He comes back, he ain't got no dough. They're like, okay. It's give and take, swing and miss type stuff. It's a game of numbers.
Why
It's
didn't
like,
they have?
I don't know. Maybe he got in there, he acted nervous and he looked sketchy and he was dodgy and he was no. And then I don't know. And then the teller can look at you and they'll be like, yeah, no, I won't be able to catch this. Because they're seen through. Come on, who you trying to fucking fool? Anyway, he
Right.
comes back doleless. Go to the next spot. He's up first. Comes back doleless. Third spot, comes back doleless. Unks over here is like, nah. This nigga shitting the bed. This okay. I think you might be up, Mfano. You might be up. I was like, all right, cool. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I need some game time. I need minutes.
I'm ready.
So we pull up now. We've hit laps. We're hitting
Yeah.
laps. We get to Edgeware. And in Edgeware now, there's a cash converters, and then there's another little like the pawn store, pawn shop where again you can cash a check there. So they're like, all right, cool, let's hit two at the same time. The other guy goes into one, I go into one, right? I go into mine. Mm, cool as a cucumber. Bloody blah blah blah. Hit them with the high, act no cash, normal, rate. Here's my check, here's my red tete. The lady behind the counter even hit her with the little bands and whatnot. But bear in mind, brother, I look like a 12-year-old. There's no way I am a working man like that. It's just so obvious. But I was winning. Like,
Your things will
right?
correspond.
My things are corresponding. Yeah. I'm talking the part. I'm in character. She goes, she's got my proof of address details, tupa passport. She goes to the back to make that call. She hits that call. She's in the back. I'm chilling. I'm even chilling. I'm even doing a little perusal of the things in there, very casual, calm and collected, nerves of steel.
Mm.
So they've got those big shop windows, the glasses.
Mm.
I see a police car, like a sedan,
Yeah.
pulls up right across the road. I'm like,
What?
hmm? Uh, I call my guy in the car. I was like, "Yo, my brother, there's a cop car out there."
Good
And
right.
then he's like, chill, 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 chill. Unc is on the phone to them right now. When I say right now, the bag about to come out. Right now. Right now. Just hold fast. I was like, there's a cop car. There's a cop car. They're like, no, 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 hang tight. Shortly after I say that, I put the phone down. A cop van comes now. So they send the sedan, the your regular, and then they send the van. I'm like, lady still at the back there. Brother, I look outside. Do I not see this nigga, the Asian guy who was two doors down? He was two doors down. They weren't coming for me. They had come for that nigga. I see him jump out, arms behind his back, chin, marikiti. I'm like, yo, cut the, cut the.
That's the homie.
Kid, let me tell you something. Let, no, 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 no. But I play it super cool. I play it super cool. I go to the counter again. So there was two ladies working. One of them's gone to the back. I go to the other lady who's there. I was like, "Excuse me, I've got a check I was about to cash. I'm just going to go move my car. I parked my car somewhere very very precarious, so I'm a little worried. I don't want to get a ticket because I've been there for a minute. What time you guys close? They're like, we close at 5. You can go ahead. I was like, yeah, I'll be back. As I go to step out, I was like, yeah, and it was deliberate. And then I acted like I'm about to walk out. I was like, actually, you've got my details, isn't it? Can I just grab my passport and and my uh my proof of address, my bills, what no, because I need it. I just want to put it away, keep it safe. Yeah. If it pleases. And she's like, yeah, yeah, sure, all right, yeah, yeah. She gives me my stuff. I grab my stuff. I go back in the car. They're like, cool. What I say? Maria Buddha. And I got no nigga. Drive. That nigga is in cuffs right now. He's in the back of the van. I saw him with my two eyes. Let's fucking go. And they're like, no, you tripping. Go get the cash. I was like, no. I'm not going back in there without
Going to be an
200
early
2 for
retirement
1.
for me. Did not finish.
Brother, we left that
Disqualification.
nigga. And this is how I knew that they're treacherous. We left that nigga in Edgeware. So I then asked him, I was like, so what are we gonna do about that nigga, bro? They both look at me like, he's fucked. That's a he's thing. Anyway, matter of fact, there's another cash converter set up, and I got what the fuck you mean? No,
That's
there is not. No, there is not.
they really be relying on the gullibility here, like these teens in Chakadaro.
Yeah. It's like the niggas with my credit card scams, like Bush and Gorilla card, and they really do rely on the naivety of it. And these times they'll promise you like 10 bags, and then you get like £150. They tell you that mariachi, it didn't really come out properly. It's like but some shit like that.
That's crazy.
Terrible. I was like,
Passionate,
failed
passionate
scammer.
failed career.
I
I mean, now
failed. I
we
was
have
like, no. I was crossing them out. Cricket player, cross that out.
player, break dancer.
Break dancer, cross it out.
That's crazy. Nah,
Mad.
bro. No, I don't. I feel like no. Twitter top 5 scams next week. Because no, we need. We can't distract the people with any other. This is where we need to leave it so that people can digest. Kuti yo, Munashe has lived a life.
Munashe is a failed scammer, yo.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I've seen, I've said, yeah. I was naive, and insult to injury, brother, insult to injury, insult to injury.
Yeah.
3 days before Valentine's Day,
Mm.
bitch breaks up with me.
I mean, angaona.
I was like, I'm gonna go to prison, you know.
Oh, she could have been visiting you in prison.
Do you
Girl,
know? Like
you love me now,
through the window now, and I went
love me
down,
not down, and out.
and I'm
Just
still.
still have love for me.
Brother, I never told her that.
Yeah.
And you know what? A few years ago, same
Why did
girl.
she break up? Why did she break up with you?
I don't. I don't even know. That maybe I don't know. I was just. I was the kind of boyfriend who you'd come and would just chill in my bedroom type shit. We
Ah,
never did
Mamuri.
anything.
Right, right, right.
We never did anything. I was
Mamsa plan.
just. No, it's not
That's
planned. Basically,
that's not,
the nigga,
that's not
the
plan.
nigga, I got no plan. And these times in the back of my head, I was like, plan. Oh, I got a plan for you. I was like,
I was in this year. I was
I
in
was in
this year.
this year. I got something up my sleeve, read boy. Ah, nah. And you know what? Years later, said go.
Yeah.
I shit you not. Asked me to MC her wedding.
That's
Many
crazy.
years later, many years later, many years later, I would have done it, but the timing, I was doing some other shit anyway. At this point in the elevator, guy,
Right, right,
get
right,
your
right.
game up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Congratulations, but hey, unfortunately, but she never knew. I don't know if she watches this podcast and if
She'll find
she's
out. She'll find out now.
smart enough to be able to deduce the timelines and
Eh,
Nangarkini, she might be able to be like, oh, snap.
Komera kapotsa enda college.
And they don't call it, bro. Ningadai ndiri kutokumbira my notes on Mike Chimombe. In fact, I ought to be giving Chimombe my notes. You know, when you get when you when you get to prison, yeah, grab the biggest, baddest nigga.
Wumpa kopo. Yo,
Younger.
hey, clocking in an hour for the people there. I think that sounds like a perfect place to end it for this
Yeah,
week.
it
Honestly,
is. It is.
it is.
Let's we
Honestly,
get interrupted ne sound check
yeah,
ruitika
the sound
kumashuro.
check. But big shout out to you guys for always rocking with us, man. We
And
love.
for
I
being
look forward
patient.
for being patient. I look forward to linking up with some of you, the ones that stay within Harare and its, again, also you're speaking to someone and a stand. So look at me different, you know.
Talk to me
But
nice.
to
Man said, welcome to the neighborhood.
shout out to Velda, shout out to Velda. Every 2-3 days, no visit out. Lendi yangu iri papi?
Lendi yangu, hey, makapega
Apa ndo panenge pane toilet. Is
ndoisa studio yokushuta black and forth kana ndabva kwamarain apa
mm, 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 mm. Starlink inobata here bro.
rusvika
Inonyatso. But hey, man, it's a very exciting time growing up, being an adult. Yeah, very very excited. It's a point of pride, actually.
It
But
is.
yeah,
Well done.
for
Milestones. Hey, you're knocking them out. You're knocking them out. You're knocking them out. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Well done,
thanks,
my
thanks,
bro.
bro. Thanks, bro. But yeah, shout out to you guys, man. You guys make this possible, Mr. Chirisa, West End, and from me. This has been another episode of your favorite podcast, Boys Day Bar.
Oh,
Bringing you.
sorry. Before you dip, something very entertaining happened. Something I found very intriguing.
Yeah,
So, ndaenda to some coach rated
yeah,
Datibu, Datibu, King Alfred's joint, and I
yeah.
bump into a couple of niggas, and they're like, "Ah, Western Chirisa." So they're saying Western Chirisa, right?
Right,
So now kugetro kuchegutu kune kunonzi kuwestern.
right. That's what.
Kuwestern kune like
That's what.
kanenge I don't want to say a growth point, but kanenge ka township ane tuma bottle store nechichichi panaka prolific bar kanonzi .com kem chegutu. If anyone from
Mm.
Chegutu knows Western knows .com. And I remember, and these men are like, "Hi, yo, unongozviti Western Chirisa, .com unoiziya here." And then in that moment, I was like, "Oh,
Paitka ka double entendre by accident.
but I wasn't one to correct them because as a Chegutian, ndakabva ndatoti .com ndotomziva and
Zvitonge.
ndokozveshuwa .com and ndotomugeta .com ndakatompinda and zveshuwa ndaitogibhela kuwestern zveshuwa and I was like actually
Yeah.
yeah ndiri western Chirisa. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. That was a very interesting observation.
I
Having said, thank you guys.
I fit everywhere. Chegutu kana London.
Icho.
Ukwana.
Chegutu kana Central London. Come on, put me there. Let's go.
Hey,
But
I watch.
love to you lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome. This is Black and Forth. Two black kings and we